book readers and reviewers and people in the world. Today is Saturday, which I know is some of your guys' favorite days of the week. However, if you work on Saturdays, I am truly sorry. And I will be enjoying my last few years of free time. So, on to what I was going to do today. I decided to do a little review on a book because my parents are gone, my brother's asleep, so just kind of here alone, bored and thinking of things to do. And I thought, well, I just finished a book, yesterday, 2 days ago, and this book actually did take me a little while to read, and I think it might be partly because I've been sort of in this mood where I'm just like, I feel more the need to finish books and really enjoy reading them, so I'm just like, but that makes you not want to read them, you know? It's like reader's block where you just want to be done with that book. I saw this thing on the internet, they call it reader's block. That's what I've got. I'm trying to calm down and get over it so I can enjoy the next books I read. Anyway, this book is called The Finisher by David Baldacci. I feel weird trying to say that name, but if you probably know what I mean if you've read this book or if you've seen it at the library. The Finisher, big 500-page book, technically 497, but we're not mathematicians over here. So anyway, I got this book because it was recommended by a friend who said it was hard to get into, but after a while it was a really good book. And, well, he was right that it was kind of hard to get into. You're just kind of reading the beginning like, okay. It feels kind of a forced in a way. But, like I said, with my reader's blocks, I went through just more than the beginning. But I want to make something clear. I did really like this story. It was really interesting to me. I was just like, I wanted to know what happened. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know, I hate this so much. But, I really like the main character, Vega Jane. That's such a cool name, by the way. And, I totally shipped her and, Delph. So, yes. For those of you who haven't read this, what this is about is this, like, I don't know if it's, like, it's supposed to be the future or something, but all these people, they call themselves Wugs, but they're humans. They live in this one area called Wormwood, and outside Wormwood is the Quag, and that's all they know that ever exists. They don't know that anything else possibly exists in their world, which of course is probably not true. We haven't really gotten to that yet. The Quag is like a bunch of vicious monsters and stuff, and so they're told not to go in there, but kind of like the leaders or the council, as they call it. It's hard to talk about this without spoiling it. I mean, I've kind of already hinted at stuff anyway. But, Vega Jane finds out that they might not be telling the whole truth. So basically, like a lot of other dystopian novels you read, like, where they're hiding things, or things are not, I was gonna say things are not telling you, but that's the same thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? Where you're just like, I don't know about you, like, you make yourself seem trustworthy, but you're probably not. And Vega Jane goes, this one council lady, who's, like, the only girl, Morrigan, I think she's a council lady anyway. Yeah. She's a leader person, so what's the point? But Vega Jane's kind of like, oh, she's such adored. She's a really adored figure, so she's like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't even have her in my sight, you know, that kind of thing. Like, it's just too good to look at or whatever. And, you know, as time goes on, things start changing. I really liked the relationship between her and her brother John, because there was a lot of changing, especially for them at such a young age. Like, Vega Jane's 14, her little brother is 11, and it's just like, holy cow. But that was like one of the most interesting parts of the book to me. Not even like the crazy action monster stuff, but that, like, I'm really into the relationships in books. But I also like action stuff, of course. I mean, Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner, yeah. But, it's so hard to explain what the book's about because a lot of stuff happens. And of course I recommend it, but if you're not a huge book reader, you might want to start off with some other stuff first to get you more into the reading, because if you just go straight to this, you're going to be like, whoa, no, put away. So go read The Hunger Games, because that's how I started out with this whole book thing. It really helps you get into it and stuff. There was, like, the only real problem I had with this book is that sometimes, or a lot of times, I felt like I wasn't in the story, where, like, when you feel like you're in the story, you automatically want to read a bunch of it, like, you're so engaged in it. That's really how I feel with Divergent. I don't know what Veronica Roth does, but, I mean, I even have really mixed feelings about this series, but one thing I really love is her writing style, because I feel like I'm in it, and I'm feeling Triss's emotions, and I wish they did that a little bit more in the finisher. But it was done the way it's done. There is going to be a sequel, at least that's my friend told me, and there better be, because hello, cliffhangers, of course. And so I am excited to read a sequel. I'm anticipating it. I mean, I'm not, like, dying for it, but I'm just like, yes, there should be one. If there's not, that's pretty stupid. So, yeah. This was in the juvenile section of the library, but I think it could have been the teen section, really, like Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, and all that. I mean, I don't know how they decide these things. But, anyway, that is my book review for today. Have an amazing Saturday, weekend, month, year, life. Halloween is coming up in less than a week now. Whoa. And then before you know it's going to be Thanksgiving and Christmas already, which I don't mind. I'm actually kind of already ready for Christmas. I mean, like, of course kids are always like, Christmas presents, but really, I'm just like, I'm ready for, like, that whole feeling of, like, just songs and the lights and just, I don't know what it is with me this year. I'm just moving fast-paced, I guess. Alright, well, I will go now, and again, have a great whatever. Bam. God bless you.